we enter a whole new week in trade, let's take a look at how the global handover panned out over the weekend. Now, Friday was an amazing day for the US market, so we should have a very strong handover for Nifty this Monday morning, and in fact, we should be opening with a gap up. Now, let me tell you why. This is because the Nasdaq did really well on Friday, as did the Dow and S&P. The Nasdaq was up 2.26% to 10,913. The S&P was up 1.6% to just shy of 3,300. And the Dow was up 358 points, or 1.3% higher to 27,173. Now, what's encouraging to know is this morning the futures maintain their positive bias. Dow futures are currently up 100 points. S&P futures are gaining 0.3% as we speak, and Nasdaq futures are also gaining 0.3% as we speak. So that indicates that there'll be a follow-on movement for the US equity markets in the positive direction this Monday when markets open, which will be this evening for us. And that in turn should lead to a positive uptick for the SGX Nifty, which it definitely is, and also a positive move for our markets today. Now, in terms of what moved in the US on Friday, the cruise stocks really picked up pace. So Carnival, Norwegian Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean were up 9.7%, 13.7%, and 7.7% respectively. Not just the cruise lines, but the whole market moved on Friday, and actually it was the best day for the US benchmark indices since the 9th of September. So now that we're at the end of the month, it seems that the best day since the last 3 weeks played out on Friday. So these are the forces. Tech shares also obviously gained back a lot of lost ground on Friday. All your FANG stocks plus select tech companies really did well. So all of that is boding for a really positive start to our trading week here. Now, some of this is being reflected in Asia this morning. Stocks in Asia Pacific are all very upbeat. The largest market, Japan, Nikkei and Topix both are up nearly 0.77%. Kospi is up nearly a whole percent in South Korea. Australia is the only place where they're kind of hovering above the flat line. Overall, the MSCI is up this morning. So Asia definitely reacting to that positive Chinese data as well, where they've seen increased manufacturing industrial output in recent months. Now, Europe, we'll be looking forward to see how they open today. But again, based on the US handover, it should be strong. Friday, they closed pretty weak. They were down 0.2%. Autos lost 1.5%. Travel stocks were up 3% though, to buck the trend a little bit. Two commodities we always do a check on: oil and gold. Oil slipped on Friday yet again, 2% weekly decline. Brent crude was down 7 cents at $41.87 per barrel, and WTI was down 6 cents or 0.15% lower at $40.25 per barrel. So demand outlook will be very key for oil going forward. And gold doesn't seem to be acting as a hedge to equity anymore. Spot gold has been down considerably over the last couple of weeks, and even on Friday was down 0.2% to $1,864 per ounce. And then US gold futures were also down 0.6% to $1,866 per ounce.